All right, hi there. How you doing today? We're going to briefly go over what I like to call the rule of three. This is something I like to teach when we're doing Word. And just in case you missed it or you need a refresher, this is just to give you a little brief overview of what it is. So when I was starting to get into grad school, I went to a little conference, little like quick session to study up for the GMAT. And one of the things you have to do on the GMAT is take a test that that also has 2 essays as part of it. And I was taught this as part of that, and it's really helped me out now in my graduate studies trying to get my essays done and things like that. So I like to share it with you, the students, so that you can write better essays faster. So the rule of 3 is very basic. In order to look at a normal typical essay, what we would have is basically 5 components. The first one is an introduction. Then we would have 3 body paragraphs, and then the last thing we would have is a conclusion. So, conclusion, there we go. So what we have is 3 basic parts, and the hardest part is figuring out this middle section, this body of 3, because we want something that sounds good and is written properly. So one of the big flaws that a lot of people have is that they don't write coherently, like the essay doesn't follow or make sense because they haven't done it in order. So what the rule of 3 does, it helps us write a very good essay very quickly and keep it on track. So for instance, one of my favorite ones that we've come up in class with before is breakfast burritos. And if we were to take a thesis statement, like our main statement for our intro, and say something like, breakfast burritos, because I love them too, breakfast burritos are the greatest food to start your day. Okay, so we'll just take some sentence like that, some basic thesis. So our basic premise is that breakfast burritos are the greatest food to start your day. Now, what we would want to do is find out using the rule of 3. And the reason this works is because our minds really work with 3s, and so it's scientifically proven that this is a big deal, that the human mind is conditioned to remember things in 3s. So if we come down here and we think about it, we'll come up with 3 main reasons. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 main reasons why breakfast burritos are the greatest food to start your day. So the first one, let's just say they are portable. Great, that's the first one. Lots of nutrition. And we can come up with all these, different things with different sources and things like that. And the third is that there's a lot of variety, many different types. So if we were to start this off, our intro paragraph would be, that throughout time, man has questioned on whether or not breakfast is great, and science has proven that breakfast is an essential part of the day, and because of that, breakfast burritos are the greatest food to start your day. We would make some kind of thesis statement. Of course, it would sound more intelligent than that. And you would say the reason is because they are portable, they have lots of nutrition, and they are many different types of burritos to satisfy you, or something like that. So you list your 3 main reasons. Well, you come down and then you talk about the burrito being portable. And so your first paragraph would essentially be written out saying, hey, breakfast burritos are portable, and that's what makes them great. And you'd go through that, they come in a wrapper, and that, whatever you want to say, they're in a tortilla, so you can eat them in a car, you could eat them wherever you want to go. And you would wrap it up saying they are portable. And so you've started saying that they're portable, you give the reasons why they're portable, and then you close saying they're portable. You've done that 3 times essentially. So you've you've told the person, you've explained why, you've reminded the person. And you go on to your next paragraph, which is there's lots of nutrition. Now, this is good if you want to do, let's say, a 2-page essay. But let's say you wanted to do a 5-page essay. You want to enhance this a little bit further. How do you make this longer? Well, you come to this first one, they're portable. And what you do is you come off with 3 different reasons why they're portable. First one, they come in a tortilla. Second one is, I don't know, there's a wrapper. I'm just making this up as I go. And the third one is that you can get them through a to-go window. right? So you can get them through to-go window. And you do the same thing down here, 1, 2, 3, and last but not least, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you wanted to talk about why they're portable in a tortilla, you come up here, maybe talk about a torta or a gordita or something like that. You can keep expanding on and on to this until you could make a 30-page research paper essentially about breakfast burritos. So the whole point is that you organize your thoughts, and if you tell the audience that's going to read your paper what you're going to talk about, then you restate what you're going to talk about by talking about it. And even in here, each one of these becomes its own little miniature paper. So they're portable. You would start off with your intro paragraphs talking about why they're portable. And there's three main reasons why they're portable. First, it comes in a tortilla. Second, there's a wrapper. And third, you can get it in a to-go window going through a drive-through. And then you would start your first paragraph in that group. Excuse me. And the first paragraph would start talking about tortillas. And in that paragraph, then you go to wrappers. So this is just a really good way to break down a basic essay. And of course, at the very end here, when we get down to our conclusion, we'd say conclusion, our conclusion paragraph here, would simply be restating your reasons, your main 3 reasons again. And what happens is bibbidi bobbidi boo, you've got a great little paper. So I just want you guys to take a look at that and remember that just in case you need a little refresher. And we'll talk about some other stuff later. Thanks.